My boyfriend told me to listen to you, that you guys are great and this and that, and I've only caught you guys a couple times, but it seems like every time, there's like 3 or 4 times that I caught you, it was you arguing with women, and I can totally agree that women are stupid, but it was about women withholding sex from their spouse because of because of arguments and stuff like that,
Right.
and how it's not right, and
Right.
We're wrong for doing that.
Right.
But, I was just wondering, just thinking of, I'm not married, but I've been with this guy for a couple of years, and we have arguments and stuff, and I don't hold sex against him or anything like that, but I'm thinking if I was to, irritate him and start talking about sports that I have no idea what I'm talking about and just irritated the crap out of him, he wouldn't have sex with me. He wouldn't want to have sex with me at all.
And you had a question for me?
Well, I was just, you were just like, oh, well, women are this, and, we hold sex against, but you guys would do that to us if it was the, reverse
No, we
situation.
wouldn't. We'd take sex no matter what your opinion is.
And if I'm trying to talk to you about sports and the Chargers and this and that and blah, 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 and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and you're getting all irritated.
That wouldn't stop us from wanting to have sex with you. What, are you kidding?
If we went to bed, you would not want
Are you kidding me? Please.
Oh.
We want to have sex anytime.
Okay. All right. Well,
Has your husband ever turned you down?
Yeah, well, I have been.
Yeah, was it because you argued with him?
Well, yeah, it was because of arguments.
So you argue with your husband about what?
Just little, couple arguments.
About what?
I don't know. Just, let's see. His drinking. There's an argument.
Right, so he was drunk at the time.
Not that, okay, yeah, he was drunk at the time, or he got drunk in an inappropriate place, and we had an argument about it. And if I was to crawl in, I said some nasty things to him, and if I was to crawl over there and try to snuggle with him, he would tell me to get away from him.
Perhaps he was using the fact that he was angry at you as an excuse for the fact that he was drunk and couldn't get the job done.
Well, I just think you sound very angry.
Oh, no.
And every time it's like...
I'm not angry at all. I'm the happiest man on earth. Are you kidding me?
It doesn't sound like it. I'm not trying to
please.
listen to you because he tells me that...
I'm Pollyanna, for God's sake.
It just seems like you just jump down, you just jump on people.
I jump on people when they're wrong.
Well, sure. Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm not happy.
Well, I did just...
That's when I'm my happiest, when I'm jumping on people who are wrong.
Okay. Okay. I was just wondering, because I want to listen to your show, but it seems like every time it's just you arguing with dumb women.
There's a lot of that out there, don't you agree?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Well, there
absolutely.
you go.
Half of my friends, I can't see how their husbands or boyfriends are with them because they drive me crazy.
And they're your friends.
Yeah.
Well,
absolutely.
then, so...
But you know what?
So what should I do when dumb women call in? Should I just simply treat them like they're intelligent?
Well, no, but
should I do what every other radio station does and kowtow to them?
Well, no, absolutely not. But I'm just saying you're kind of like...
I tell them the truth.
Do you know how many stupid guys there are?
Do I know how many stupid guys there are? I haven't taken account.
Well, there is just as many stupid men as there are women, and I've listened
Really?
I've listened to the guys that have called you with their hillbilly accent, and it's just like, okay, well...
Oh, yeah. Now look. Now look.
Men that are going to go out and try to...
So do you assume that everybody from certain parts of the country is stupid?
Well, no, it's just...
What does their accent have to do with it?
Well, just the way they speak.
What does their accent have to do with anything?
I'm not just about the accent, but just the way they speak in general about, just...
Your commander-in-chief has that accent.
Well, no, I'm not. I didn't mean it like that. You're taking that wrong.
Well, then, I heard what you said.
Well, okay, I didn't mean like just because they're from, the...
Men are calling in from Texas, and you are insulting them. We were just in Texas.
Well, no, but I'm just saying just the way they speak in general, just, uneducated...
Well, you brought up the accent.
Half of these people... Well, I didn't mean that.
You brought it up.
Okay, well, I take it back.
Have you seen Dallas and Houston and San Antonio? Some pretty smart people made those into very large, world-class cities.
I didn't say just Texas.
Dear, the men you are referring to identified themselves as being from Austin, Dallas.
I didn't say just from today.
Uh-huh.
Did I say that?
Well, dear, again, I don't see what a person's accent has to do with whether or not they're intelligent.
See, no, you aren't letting this go. That's like a woman. A woman does that. You're not letting it go. I said, I apologize. I didn't mean that.
Well, if you didn't mean it, everybody heard it.
Okay, well, I take it back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean just by somebody's accent. I mean just their demeanor and the way they speak.
All right, so what is your point here?
These idiots that call and, don't know what they're talking about. They have no job. They have 20 different kids and 20 different women. And now these are the men that...
Well, that's the topic. That isn't every day of the week. We did that topic, and we asked those men to call in that given hour. Don't ever believe that that's the majority of people calling in. On the contrary.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying these are the men that listen to you, that take your advice, that they should go and try to sleep with all.
Dear, do not mix the callers up with the listeners. I mean, any more than you are typical of the listeners.
Well, no, I'm just saying that...
You're a caller. Do you believe all the listeners are like you? Clearly you don't. You think you're smarter than all the other listeners.
Well, I'm not saying I'm smarter than every listener.
You didn't say it, but you certainly seem to believe it.
Well, I'm just saying I don't know... Do you ever talk about, like, stupid men and, like, women have to put up with?
Dear, this show is for men.
Oh, I understand that.
So we do it from a male point of view.
Well,
and if women want to listen in, they are welcome, and many do. But we do not kowtow to women. If you want a woman's point of view, find a woman doing this on the radio. There aren't many.
Well,
most of them suck.
I'm just saying, he says, my boyfriend tells me that you give good advice.
I do.
A lot of people call, and a lot of people like you, but I'm just saying, are you just all for the man? I mean, do you not...
You know what? It's about time somebody on the radio or television was for men, because most of the media are for women.
Well, sure. And
it's the world of The View and Oprah and Ricky Lake and all these homosexual makeover shows. TV is just one big vagina with a channel selector. Mm-hmm. And it's about time that somebody came on the air and spoke for men.
But if I had a show and stupid women would call my show, I would tell,
Dear, when you get a show, you can do it any way you like.
I'm just asking you.
I am the alternative to the vast majority of radio and television programs, which are done and designed specifically for women. And their whole subject matter is men are dogs, men are pigs, men are deadbeats, men don't know how to love their children, men don't deserve custody, men are creeps. Every show, every day, every minute, every hour, that's what they talk about. Mm-hmm. Yes, this show is from a male point of view, and it's aimed at men. And we're not shy about it. We're proud of it.
Okay.
And we're tired of all the radio and television programs that kowtow to chicks.
Well, no, you seem like you're angry at me about that.
No, I'm angry about radio and television programs that do that, dear.
Okay. Well, I was just...
And then what am I angry about you about? That you think I should just join that parade and also kowtow.
Who said that?
Well, it's clear that's your opinion.
How is that did I say that was my opinion?
Oh, hang on. Before I get any further with this, Joe, what did you want to say to Karen? Joe?
I want to say that her first point is invalid because no man wants to snuggle with his woman, drunk or not.
What?
No man wants to snuggle with his woman, drunk or not. Your first point's invalid.
Just want to get laid, is what Joe said.
You need to lay back, spread your legs, say put it in, and he'll be happy.
Well, I usually do. But
no, you said you wanted to snuggle. Why would he want to snuggle when he's drunk? All he wants to do is get laid.
I didn't say I wanted to snuggle.
Completely different.
What do you...
Yes, you did.
I didn't say I wanted to snuggle. I said he wanted to.
No, you said he didn't want to.
I said
of course he doesn't want to.
You didn't
Especially when he's drunk.
Well, you didn't even listen to what I was saying. That's not even what I said. I said if he was drunk and we got into an argument, he wouldn't try to have sex with me because he would be irritated with me for arguing with him.
All right, I tuned out because you just talk too much. I can't. You said you wanted to snuggle. That's all I heard. He doesn't want to snuggle. He wants to have sex.
But then why would you even call? No, that's not even what the hell I was talking about. So now you just wasted your time calling here and trying to tell me that I'm wrong, and you didn't even know what I was talking about.
You were talking about he doesn't want to have sex with you when you have an argument. It's because you're trying to snuggle with him.
No, I don't. He's the one who tries it with me.
He said he didn't want to.
I said
he holds out when you have an argument because you tried to snuggle with him and he refuses.
I said if I would, he wouldn't. If I tried to get some
because he doesn't want to snuggle.
If I tried to get some ass from him...
Because he doesn't want to snuggle. He wants to have sex. He wants to get laid.
Okay, but I like to have sex too. And if I tried to have sex with him while he's mad at me, he wouldn't have sex with me.
Well, that wasn't the point you were making earlier. You gave an example. You made a specific example.
Well, I meant if I tried to snuggle up to him. I don't know.
Yeah,
if I tried to...
Because he doesn't want to snuggle.
Okay,
he wants to have sex. That was your original point.
Okay, well, I am a girl. I talk like a girl. I didn't mean like I meant if I wanted to have sex with him, he wouldn't have sex with me if he was mad at me.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, Joe. Thank you. Tom, what did you want to say here to Karen?
Howdy, Dad.
How you doing, son?
Hey, young lady, darling, let me tell you something. I don't make as much money as Dad does, but I work my tail off for what I have, and I make about $250,000 a year. And for you to sit there and act like that extremely aggravates me.
Okay, if I wanted to come have sex with you, would you have sex with me right now?
If you're running your mouth like that, there's probably no way in heck I would.
Okay, well, that's my point.
No way.
That was my point.
I could stop your mouth in a hurry.
Okay, well, that was my whole point.
How would you do that, Tom?
You know how that goes, Dad.
Look at that. What do you think about that, Karen?
Oh, that one hurt. But that was my whole point. You were just saying how women are this and women are that because we hold sex away from men and this and that.
Wrong answer.
Well, you guys would do it to me, too.
Wrong answer. Y'all sit out there and act like knuckleheads, and we're supposed to all just stand up and fall in line. See,
well, you sound real smart. You sound like you're smart. Like you should deserve, like, some women just to do whatever you say.
No, they don't need to do what I say. But like I said, I don't make the money that Dad makes, but I make a damn good living, and I have a college education. And sorry you don't like the accent, but too damn bad. And also, Dad, there's plenty of men in Midland and Odessa, Texas, that love this show.
I think that is spectacular, Tom. Thank you so much.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. Tom Leykis.
I would rather lose a testicle than miss your show.
Why, thank you for that. It's the Tom Leykis Show.